Okay, let's dive right in. Choosing a CRM, man, it can feel overwhelming, right? It's like trying to navigate a massive, complex city with no map. But here's the thing, getting it right is one of the most critical decisions you'll make for your business. So that's what we're here to do today, give you that map. And the stakes, they could not be higher. Get this. The right CRM can boost your conversion rates by up to 300%. Yeah, you heard that right. That's not just a little bump. That is a complete game changer for your revenue and your growth. But that leads us straight to the big, frustrating question, doesn't it? In a market that is just flooded with options, from the huge names to tiny niche players, which one is actually the best? It's a classic case of, well, too many choices. But don't you worry, we're going to cut through all that noise. Here's our plan. First, we'll talk about the CRM imperative. Then, we'll meet the main contenders and help you find your perfect fit. After that, we'll get into the new AI advantage and wrap it all up with a clear framework for how to make your choice. So, let's start with the why. Why is this so important? Well, in today's market, trying to manage all your customer relationships with spreadsheets is like trying to win the Tour de France on a tricycle. It's just not going to happen anymore. So what even is a CRM at its core? Simply put, it's software that's built to manage every single customer interaction and all the data that goes with it. It tracks the entire journey, from a brand new lead all the way through to a loyal, renewing customer. It gives you one single source of truth. All right, now for the main event. Let's meet the key players in the CRM world. We're going to simplify this super crowded market by looking at their core identities, what they're really all about. And here's the thing. Instead of just drowning you in a boring list of features, we're going to look at these CRMs as archetypes, like characters in a story. It just makes it so much easier to understand who they're truly built for. Now, this really lays out the fundamental trade-offs you have to make. You've got HubSpot, the friendly, all-in-one platform that's super easy to get started with. Then you've got Salesforce, the powerhouse that's infinitely customizable, but, demands some serious expertise. Then there's Zoho, the budget-friendly workhorse that's packed with features as long as you can forgive a less polished look. And finally, there's Pipedrive, the specialist. It sacrifices doing everything to focus on one thing, making the sales process as smooth as humanly possible. So, with those archetypes in mind, how do you find your perfect match? Well, now we're going to map these CRMs to specific business needs. This is where it gets practical. First up, let's talk about the business that wants everything under one roof. We're talking sales, marketing, and customer service all working together seamlessly. For this kind of business, HubSpot is the clear recommendation. Its interface is just so intuitive, which makes it incredibly easy for your team to actually use it. It has powerful marketing tools baked right in, and the free tier is so generous you can get started without a huge upfront cost. It really is the best choice for getting your entire team on the same page. But hey, what if marketing isn't your main thing? What if your entire focus, your obsession, is just closing deals and helping your sales reps win? Well, that's where Pipedrive shines. Its visual pipeline is famous for a reason. It makes tracking deals just incredibly simple. And I love this quote from a user who said it's clearly been created by salespeople. You can just feel it. It's built for high adoption, quick setup, and for reps who are always on the go. Okay, now for a more specialized group. Businesses like consulting firms, agencies, accounting offices, basically any business that bills for their time and manages complex client projects. For these firms, a generic one-size-fits-all CRM just won't cut it. They need a specialist. Think of big-time CRM as the professional services architect. It was purpose-built to connect the dots from winning a client to actually delivering the work. It links sales with project management and billing, giving you this crystal clear view of profitability, all the way from the proposal to the final payment. Okay, let's shift gears and talk about the biggest trends shaping the entire CRM world right now, artificial intelligence. Your new AI sales assistant is officially here and ready for work. So, what does this AI actually do? Well, it automates the boring, monotonous stuff like data entry. It gives you smarter, more accurate sales forecasts. And it analyzes customer patterns to help you spot new opportunities and improve retention, sometimes before a customer even knows they're unhappy. So let's meet these new AI co-pilots. First up is Salesforce's Einstein AI. The best way to think about this is like having a data scientist built right into your CRM. It sifts through massive amounts of data to predict which deals are most likely to close and to recommend the next best action for your sales team. Next, we've got HubSpot, which, staying true to its user-friendly style, has introduced Breeze. This AI copilot is like a creative assistant, helping you draft personalized sales emails in just seconds and automatically scoring new leads so your team knows exactly who to call first. And to really see the power of focused AI, check out Fresh Sales. Its AI, Freddy, analyzes every single customer interaction, emails, calls, you name it, to automatically figure out who your hottest leads are. The result? It can speed up lead qualification by an incredible 50%, freeing up a massive amount of time for your team. So, with all this information, the archetypes, the business needs, the cool AI features, how do you actually make a confident decision? Let's walk through a simple, actionable framework to get you there. Here are 4 crucial steps. First, map out your current workflows. You can't fix what you don't understand. Second, use the free trials. Seriously, test your top contenders with your actual data. Third, think ahead. Pick a system that can grow with you, not one you'll outgrow in a year. And finally, and this is maybe the most important, involve your team. Their buy-in is absolutely critical. And that last point is so important, it's worth saying again. As CRM expert Tijai Kimze puts it, ease of use is key. Because if your team finds the software confusing or clunky, they just won't use it. And then all you've done is bought a very expensive paperweight. So, at the end of the day, here's the big takeaway. We need to completely reframe the question. It's not about finding the best CRM out there in a vacuum. The real question, the one you should be asking yourself is, what does my business, with my unique people, my unique processes, and my unique goals, need to grow? Answering that is the key to making the right choice.